Hello everyone, welcome back to Today News K-Wave channel. Armies around the world are suddenly in a frenzy after the latest moment of Jungkook and Jimin went viral on social media. This brief interaction, captured on camera, immediately became a hot topic, even within minutes of the clips circulating. Many claim to be breathless at the closeness and natural chemistry they displayed. It all started with a broadcast that initially felt relaxed and full of laughter. No one expected that the small details of the gaze, the faint smile, and the increasingly close distance would become such a highlight. Fans quickly replayed the moment over and over again, trying to capture every expression and movement they deemed unusual. The most eye-catching moment was when Jungkook suddenly leaned in toward Jimin with an expression that was hard to describe. It wasn't just a joke like usual. There was an awkward yet warm atmosphere that created a different atmosphere. Jimin even smiled slightly, as if aware of the audience's sure-to-be-excited reaction. Instantly, the comments section was filled with virtual screams, ring emojis, and endless speculation. Many armies called this moment a new level of interaction. For years, the two have been known for their close friendship. Since their debut together in BTS, Jungkook and Jimin have frequently shown support for each other, both on stage and behind the scenes. But this time, according to fans, something felt more intense. The video clip immediately spread across various platforms. Analysis after analysis emerged. Some discussed body language, others highlighted tone of voice, and some even slowed down the video to examine micro-expressions. Some fans considered it simply a cute, spontaneous moment, while others saw it as evidence of a strong emotional closeness. What further fueled the discussion was the reaction of another member, who appeared to smile mysteriously. Although no statement was made, this small expression sparked a wave of new theories. But ultimately, it all came down to one thing. Jungkook and Jimin are known for their natural and warm chemistry. It's important to remember that interactions like this are often part of the dynamic of a long-standing friendship. They've gone through various phases together, from trainee days, debuts, world tours, and their respective solo projects. The closeness seen in front of the camera could simply be a reflection of a genuine and trusting friendship. Even so, it's undeniable that the moment successfully sent ARMY into a frenzy today. Social media timelines were filled with clips, screenshots, and dramatic captions. Many admitted to smiling to themselves, while others jokingly said they had to calm down after watching the interaction. Whatever the interpretation, one thing is clear. Jungkook and Jimin always manage to steal the show. Whether through stunning stage performances or unexpected casual moments, the two possess a charm that's hard to ignore. Perhaps that's what makes every little gesture feel so special to fans. So, was this just a cute moment? Or just another example of the close friendship between two friends who have grown together over the years? What's certain is that today ARMY is excited again, and Jungkook and Jimin's names are once again dominating the conversation. As ring fire. While their previous moments often brought smiles to fans' faces, this time the atmosphere felt different. There was something hard to describe, something that made many pause when rewatching the video. It wasn't the over-the-top action or dramatic words, but rather the small details that felt so real. The way they looked at each other, the split-second pause before laughing, and the seemingly natural reflex gestures all seemed to form a single story that kept fans excited all day long. Since morning, the clip had been circulating on various platforms. Many initially intended to watch it only once, but ended up getting caught in a loop without realizing it. Each time they replayed it, there was always something new that felt different. Some noticed how the tone of their voices changed to a softer tone, while others focused on the warm expression in their eyes. What was supposed to be a brief moment suddenly felt long because of the chain reaction of fans who couldn't stop talking about it. Some called the interaction an unscripted moment. There was no contrived feeling, no overreaction for the camera. In fact, its simplicity was what made it so special. When two people who have been together for years show comfort in each other, the result is often not something spectacular, but something genuine. And that sincerity is often the most touching. What added to the heat was how the two seemed completely immersed in their own conversation. Amidst the glare of cameras and thousands of watching eyes, they still looked like two best friends joking around carefree. There was a closeness that was hard to fake. It wasn't just a light touch or a closer distance, but a confidence in being in the same space without awkwardness. For fans, moments like these feel the most real. The ARMY's reaction was no less dramatic. Timelines were filled with stills, exclamation-filled comments, and in-depth analyses dissecting every second of the interaction. Some jokingly called it a historic day, while others admitted they had to take a deep breath before rewatching it. Some fans even said they could feel the shift in energy just from the way the two stood side by side. Interestingly, this moment wasn't isolated. Many linked it to previous interactions that had also gone viral. It's as if there are small patterns that, when strung together, form a larger narrative. But ultimately, it all comes down to individual interpretation. Some see it as evidence of a strong emotional closeness, while others see it as a natural friendship dynamic after years of working together on a long, challenging journey. What's undeniable is how these two always manage to capture attention without overdoing it. Sometimes, with just a glance, a faint smile, or a small step closer, they can get thousands talking. That's the power of chemistry, something that can't be created instantly. Chemistry is born over time, from shared experiences, from laughter and struggles endured side by side. Today, fans were once again reminded why they love these kinds of interactions so much. It's not simply for the hype or speculation, but because witnessing a warm relationship is always a joy. In an entertainment world often filled with intense scrutiny and immense pressure, seeing these relaxed, intimate moments feels like a breath of fresh air. Some fans even wrote that they felt happy just by watching these interactions. There was a sense of comfort that was contagious, as if the positive energy radiating from the screen could reach the audience's hearts. Perhaps that's why a simple moment can turn into a big topic. When something feels genuine, people tend to connect with it more easily. Regardless of the various theories that have emerged, one thing is clear. These two have once again proven that their presence together always has a certain charm. There's no need for lengthy dialogue or dramatic action. Simply standing side by side and sharing a chuckle is enough to warm the atmosphere. And for ARMY, a moment like that is more than enough to make the day feel special. As night falls, the conversation about this interaction continues to rage. In fact, more and more people are discovering new details with each replay of the video. Some are just noticing the small smile at the last second, while others notice a fleeting change in expression that they previously missed. It's as if the moment holds layers of subtleties that can be continually explored. Ultimately, whether this was just a casual interaction or something more profound depends on each individual's perspective. But one thing is for sure, today was absolutely phenomenal. Jungkook and Jimin were once again the center of attention, not because of controversy, not because of over-the-top hype, but because of a simple moment that left many smiling, shocked, and, of course, breathless. Eyes ring fire. And that's our discussion today about this moment that's causing a stir. Eyes ring, what do you think? Is this just a normal, adorable interaction? Or are there some small details that make it feel different? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read your theories and reactions. If you enjoy updated content about Jungkook and Jimin, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of their latest moments. Also, turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know every time a new video comes out. Thank you for watching until the end and for being a part of today's fun. See you in the next video, ARMY, Purple Heart Fire.